It would be wild if he doesn't wander in that direction. And we can just cheese the whole fucking thing.
Three, two, one.
So all range should be over here by the purple.
3, 2, 1.
Hide.
Hope this works.
Nope, hide back here.
Yeah.
If you're running all the way to the center to hide from that, you miss the whole explanation.
And you shouldn't be dropping heads from...
So everybody hiding by the purple marker at the back, behind the boss's tail, for the cast during this phase.
Get those out, get those out.
Do not fill up purple.
Get those out.
Don't
Purple, get out of purple. No, we have.
There's room.
A little bit of room.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Moment of truth.
Beware.
Don't get hit. Good job.
Three, two, one.
If we can just do that again, we got this.
Do you want to keep moving it back there, Jen?
Yeah.
Back to purple.
2, 1.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Line of sight.
Someone took too long hiding, so we got a puddle like right next to purple.
Let's back up a bit. Clock, use this first pillar.
Three, two, one.
We got this. Come on.
Time to hide.
Three, two, one.
One more time. Don't bother trying to DPS right now.
Easy. Got it.
Three, two, one.
Even if you have to stand in the red briefly for the hiding, make sure you're hiding for the shriek.
Yeah, that takes priority over anything. We got this. Start pumping.
2, 1.
Hide.
Three, two, one.
I think we're gonna have to do the disco one more time.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to hide. 5 seconds.
Three, two,
Kragar.
One more disco.
Come on, we got it.
Beware.
If you can heal yourself, heal yourself.
Step in the red if you have to line of sight that cast. It's better than getting hit by the discs or the
Easy.
cast.
He's moving away from us. We're good over here.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Get ready to hide.
Three, two, one.
Good job.
Nice.
And
job,
I didn't get
guys.
shit.
I'll take a trinket upgrade.
There is a passage beyond the kennels that leads down into the castle's underpinnings. From there, we can.
Damn, all that work. I was really hopeful for a drop.
If we are to have any
But
chance,
no. Thanks, Obama.
we must deprive him of his most prized possession. I know the path we must take to reach them.
Y'all can jump down right here.
I definitely noticed some people were having issues with like keeping track of where the boss was in that phase, or like watching the discs coming up behind them. Like, just because you're next to a pillar doesn't mean you're safe. You still have to watch for a disc coming to bounce off the pillar right next to you, and you still gotta like make sure you're actually out of line of sight of the boss.
Yeah, I made a dash of fate right there at the end.
I definitely had some. I definitely had somebody like right next to me, both get hit by the boss and get hit by a disc and I had to move because they were putting a red puddle next to me.
Yeah, there's no group strategy that's going to fix that. That just comes down to individuals figuring their shit out. I mean, that nobody can do that for you. Hate to be the mean one, but it just is what it is.
It's very much personal responsibility.
All right, full clear. Let's go. Ow.
That tickles a bit.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
At least you can still tank during it.
Heal check?
Ugh, my internet.
I'm on dial-up. I don't want to hear it.
But
For real?
are you serious?
No, it's DSL.
Like, people still do that?
It might as well be dial up at
There
that
are
point.
people that
Dude.
do dial-up stuff.
Seriously. Where I live, high-speed internet is just not an option.
Yeah, I don't have high speed either.
It's very sad.
I think it's. How high do you have?
Oh,
I wish I could.
To put it in perspective, the highest download speed I will see for just downloading something, probably in the 700 kbs range, which is pretty terrible. But most of the
And here I
time for
thought
gaming, it's pretty solid. What the
Holy
fuck?
shit, those traps are brutal.
I mean, I'm not even in the room and I'm dying.
Yeah, those were pretty fucking aggressive.
So, yeah, that was bad.
So when you play a first-person shooter, you just leg jump across the screen and nobody can actually shoot you?
No.
he's that guy.
It's
At
not
least I get
usually
1
too bad for
megabyte.
gaming. Some days it's really bad. Like I don't know. Just depends, I guess.
Turn them around.
I'd love to. They keep jumping away.
Also, definitely don't step on the spiky red ball.
Burn the Hawkeyes.
Mine is what is it? 1 megabit, and then but if I go that high, then it starts to lag out while like watching TV and stuff like that.
I don't want to say I live in a rural area, but I do live across the street from a cow pasture.
I don't live across the street from a
lovely
cow pasture,
smells.
but I live in a rural area too. 700 people in my little village.
I don't think
So, little town?
makes it rural.
It's not a town. It's a
I
village.
live on a
Like
50-acre horse farm, but
technically,
I think it's considered a hamlet.
technically, it's considered a village where I live.
Let's just say that Danny lives on a pig farm. And hangs out with pigs. Because pigs are awesome.
you have to be careful right now. You could give a pig COVID.
He keeps the beasts
Oh, shit.
It's a village.
to the hound
Oh my god.
Dogs.
cruelty.
It's not a town.
To the lower levels of the castle.
forget my roguey friends, we can dispel enragement.
I can smell your fear.
They also have to cast the enrage, so you can actually kick it.
To me.
But if they don't get kicked for some reason, we can dispel it again.
Alright, I'll be honest, I didn't watch the video for this one.
Well, oh. Out of the raid.
So there's 3 pets that we have to kill while we're killing the boss. The first thing that happens is people get marked with a red arrow on their head. There'll be giant red arrows pointing in that direction. It's called Sin Seeker. The person that it's picked is going to get hit, but you don't want to be in line with that person because it can hit other people in front or behind them. So just watch out for the arrows. Don't aim it at other people. Try to move off to the side, but don't run around spastically. If you've got the arrow, let other people move.
Only exception being aiming it at somebody you don't like.
It puts a dot on people, which you can immune. Vanish and Feign Death don't work to drop the target of the arrow. The first pet that we fight, Clock, he does a bleed. We're going to swap around 2 stacks. So we're just going to be switching back and forth which one of us is on the pet and the boss. We'll keep them stacked for cleave damage. Vicious
but when we
Lunge.
switch, taunt the other one.
Yeah. Vicious Lunge, red circles, move out away from the boss, and you need at least like 3 other people to soak the circle with you. So if you get picked for Vicious Lunge, you don't want to run away completely. You want to cuddle a couple of your friends to share the damage. If you get hit by yourself, you're probably going to die. You can also immune that if you are going to get hit by yourself, and you have the option to bubble, ice block, etc.
Should melee stay in place for that, or do we want to have smaller groups?
Melee's probably fine, just as long as you're not dropping it also on the tank's face. That would be kind.
Dope.
Once the first pet dies, the second pet comes out. The second pet, we will try to keep them together for a bit, but we have to pull the pet away, which I can do, I guess. Clock, you can stay on the boss. Yeah, a point about the bleed, the lunge puts a bleed on multiple people, so you don't want the same people soaking it multiple times, if possible. You want a few people in each circle, but not always the same people, and not everyone.
Dope.
I like your stuff.
So when I
like your style.
When the second one comes out, we'll split them up for a little while. There is going to be an ad that spawns when the pet casts, I don't even know what it's called, something spirit. There's a shade that comes out. Not that one, the healing one. Rip Soul. So Rip Soul's going to get cast on the tank taking the pet, and it's going to have a friendly soul that runs from where the pet is to where the boss is. And healers have to heal that soul to full to make it go away before it gets to the boss. If it gets to the boss, we die. So keep an eye out for that. We'll try to call it out when it's happening. On top of that, when we're fighting that one, 2 ads spawn, and they need to be CC'd. We can't really do a whole lot of damage to them until they're CC'd for quite a bit of time. They get a debuff while they're CC'd that makes them take more damage. So we want to CC them for probably a solid 30 seconds before, and multiple CCs are good because they increase the stacks of the dot, the debuff. So when the pets come out, any kind of CC that works on beasts works on them. There's going to be one like on the left and on the right of the room. You don't want to dot it. You don't want to hit the ads at all. You just want to CC them and sit. Let them stack up the debuff, and then we'll swap and kill them once they've got at least 20 stacks.
Dope.
Somebody will call out the switch to the CC dads.
Yes.
So once it's CC'd once, it picks up a stack. It doesn't fall off with the CC.
CC is what makes it stack.
As
Right,
long as
so
it's
if I cast a
CC'd,
6-second
it keeps
stun on
gaining stacks.
Okay, so just don't let CCs drop on it, period.
Yeah, like trap, hex, poly, hibernate, even multiple, like you could hibernate and paralyze one at the same time. It would get stacks a little bit faster. But you basically need to keep it CC'd the entire time until we're ready to kill it. And then when we're ready to kill it, they spam a cast that needs to be stopped and you can't interrupt it. You have to CC them to interrupt it.
Should also point out that when their energy bar fills up, they're immune to CC.
Basically, we'll be swapping to kill them shortly before then. Hopefully. It's going to take a bit of work to get that down.
If the stacks are high enough, not everyone needs to swap as well.
So, hey, quick question. It says in the overview that he only summons another one when one dies and that they share health. So would it just be possible to keep the first one tanked the whole time so we don't have to deal with the other two?
It shares health with the
They
boss.
share health.
So
If you
when
look
we
at
get
the
the
debuff on the
we do damage
boss.
to it.
No, he's asking about the shades. The shades that we're going to CC, you can't just tank them because they spam cast an ability that will kill everyone.
They don't move or attack, they just cast.
They just chain cast a spell that hits everyone and puts a dot on them for 20 seconds. So we'll find out real quick if people keep breaking the CC. So let's work on the first
let's
phase.
wipe 5 times.
I believe in us. I bet we can get down 10.
I believe in you.
I believe in life after love.
Okay, share.
Okay.
Thanks for sharing.
That is reaching.
Good luck.
Leroy.
You want me to start with the pigeon?
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's fine. So in the second phase, when the pets come out, we'll probably get a chance to see it at least. They should spawn where I have the markers. I want everybody in group 3 to take care of the one at the circle. So trap, hibernate, hex, all of it. Everyone in group 4 take care of the square. So trap and hibernate, stuns if necessary. Blind would work. So nobody touching the ads that spawn during that phase. Clock, yeah, you can take the pet for the first part.
It'd be funny if hunters could just tame the pet.
Yeah.
There's one more phase at the end, but I think we'll need a few tries to figure things out, so I won't overload you with information. So, big red arrows, if it's on you, don't move around like a spaz. Let people get out of the way. Don't be in line with the arrows. Vicious lunge. Stack up with a couple people, like 3, maybe 4. We don't want tons of people with the bleed.
Did you mention the petrify that needs to be moved out to get the patch of stone away from us?
And that's when the third one's out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the third one is the brown circles. It leaves a permanent puddle. Get to the edge of the room. If we make it that far on the first go. Third phase, we'll tank them together and I'll move the dog around. Moving him drops his stacks of a debuff, but it does damage to the whole raid. So I could kill everyone. But I have to keep moving him every so often so he doesn't kill me. Oh. Only one shade on normal? That will be good.
You know, sometimes you gotta move the boss, you know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta roll and cheat torpedo across the whole room so he just runs really fast.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so it sounds like only one of the shades spawns during the second dog phase. So as soon as it spawns, we're gonna drag the dog away, and everybody that can CC it, hibernate, trap, hex, paralyze, everything, throw it at that one. So it's got,
But
you know,
don't dot it.
yeah, don't dot it at all, and don't break the CCs by auto shot or anything like that, or stabbing it. But let's give it a go.
You know, that would be a cool hunter bet, you're right.
Five, 4, 3,
Hero pool?
2,
Yes.
1.
Focus on the bear, but cleave.
Have enough food for everyone.
That's the circle you want to share with a couple people. Not everybody, though. Yep. Don't run too
Dodge
much
that
with the
shit.
arrows.
If you
Let
got the arrows,
people
don't move.
don't move too much if you have the arrows. Let everybody else move so that they can figure out where it's going.
Stack in the red, stack in the red.
How many people is ideal for that? Like 4 or 5?
They say 6, but 3 or 4 is
3 or 4 is probably plenty.
We're switching
So
it
not
to
the
or
whole
they're
raid?
on?
We didn't need everybody to run, but we did need people to get in.
Wait, stacking.
Yeah, switching at 2 o'clock. I taunted it and went straight back to you.
This foe has your name.
A lot better that time.
One bear down.
100 more.
Same thing, focus bear.
Tank them separately. Heal the soul.
Heal the friendly soul. See the green gnome walking towards the boss?
As an X.
it's a shape.
Needs to be healed up. Pets out, keep it
Leave it
CC'd.
alone, leave it alone.
Don't touch
A
it.
rogue on it, leave it alone, please. Someone dotted it.
Green soul walking. Got an X.
I have 2 bleed stacks on. I'm healing. I'm dead. Y'all can damage
Shade
it
has
now.
20 stack.
Kill it.
switch and kill the shade.
On it, so
Innervate title if you can, please.
Healers, the soul's going out again.
Shade.
Don't touch it.
This boat has your name
Soul coming out again.
I think this is going well.
Bear has 20 stacks.
swap to it, but
Swap
keep it
and kill it.
stunned. Don't let it get a cast off.
Someone's done. Got it.
You shake.
Should be able to CC that one until Varg is dead.
This boat has
Use the battle res on bleedless as soon as it's up.
Drop a stun on that guy.
my favorite.
I need to get closer.
Any innervates up?
Oh, who's that?
Title.
I gave him one. I'll kill the shade eventually.
Yeah,
Try to get
fucking
those
bleed
circles
hurts.
out. I'm just gonna move in small circles around you, Clock.
Oh, okay.
Cleave.
If you can, dot both of them.
Get out of my way.
It's immune to CC.
Swap and kill the ad. At the back.
Dead.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Somebody just dropped a circle in the middle of it.
That was the ad.
This is the ad at the back. We should have swapped a little earlier.
Yeah, I took like 15k from his cast. Yeah, we can't forget about him back there.
But other than that, that went pretty well.
Yeah, I think we got it this time. Easy peasy. I think everybody's got it down. It just needs a little refinement.
And a little hustle on dropping those puddles.
Maybe a little bit of heals on people who are bleeding to death.
And a little of the old razzle dazzle.
Except for Danny, she can bleed to death.
That's true, I can.
You know, if you go in bear form, you take less damage. I mean, cat form.
Yeah, it's alright.
Who needs cat form when fall damage is best?
I mean, it's true. That's why I rogue. I'll be right back.
Dogs, did you levitate me?
You did.
Awesome. I was just kind of confused because I suddenly went flying the other direction.
Sorry.
Turned off to the right to take a little.
Speed boost. Yeah.
Oh, I got that
Go
as I was
quick,
falling.
Dre.
I got that as I was falling.
I'll hold it. If everybody's ready, I can hold it.
Let's do some food for this one, Billy.
Wait, are we taking a pee break?
Nope, we're eating and we're going.
Oh, okay. Flasks are up for anyone that grabbed their second flask.
Wasn't me. I got 3 minutes left.
Yep.
That's what I meant. Like,
But I have one undertow left from Nyalotha, so we're good. Oh, and I have 16 Shadowlands augment runes, and I've still got 17 from BFA, if anybody needs those.
I don't think gold ones work anymore.
Yes, they do.
Or they just made the permanent one not work.
I don't know. Never got it. But the BFA ones only give you 6. The new ones give you 18. So, I mean, they're not... The old ones aren't awesome, obviously, but... Anyway, I got 16 of the good ones. If anybody wants some, you can trade me. Or one each, since I don't have a lot.
Alright, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hunt begins. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed. This boat has your name on it.
Don't move in the air.
Don't move, yeah, don't move too much, so people can adjust. It's hard to put yourself in a safe spot if you're moving.
Ow.
That's why you gotta have wisdom.
Yeah, there was only 3 of us there. It hurt pretty bad. I'd shoot for 5 on those, to be honest, at least.
Make them bleed.
Stack on Cath.
Good.
This boat has your name. Your death will not be.
I know I moved, but I didn't want 2 arrows on one spot.
Soul coming out. Heal the little gnome. Shade coming up.
Don't touch it.
Good job on the CC.
Has your name on it.
Soul coming out again.
Ad has 19 stack.
We can swap.
Pop and kill it. Soul coming out.
Next shade.
Everybody title if you can, please.
This boat has your name on it.
Soul coming out. Oh.
We need big heals on Lynn.
You got to cast off. Yeah, we gotta keep 100% stun on that guy because that pretty much wipes us.
We have 10 seconds till next shade.
19
We're gonna
stat.
swap and
We need
kill
to
it.
kill this one.
Rip soul.
Don't let him
Kill the
cast.
shade at the back.
Can't heal this soul.
We got a second one up now.
Keep it CC'd.
This boat has your name.
Cool.
My favorite. I have enough Cupid here now.
It's not ready to be killed yet.
Since I'm dead, I'll keep an eye on the shade and let you know if a stun's about to fall off or something. And stacks.
I have it on my focus.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if anybody was watching them that close.
Yeah, I can see it on the nameplate too. Out with the circles.
He's at 20.
He's at 20. Swap and kill this shade.
This boat has your
This isn't ideal with 4 DPS dead, but it could still be done, I think.
Out of the circle.
have enough boats for everyone. The cutest shutter bones.
I need to move it.
Out.
Yeah, we got both tanks dead.
My pets will enjoy. This boat has your name.
Move them at 3 stacks or so.
You can do it.
The cutest.
Might be
So, are we like, is just one person supposed to be like assigned to keeping the stuns permanently up?
I mean, if one person does it and no one else touches it, it's typically enough time.
Alright, I just want to make sure, because the only reason I died was because he got a cast off. Mine was on.
Yeah, someone
cooldown
someone
still.
broke the CC. We still had like 30 seconds on the paralyze and the
Oh,
hibernate,
okay.
and it got hit. So it broke early. It didn't
Yeah, my
time
hex
out.
is still on cooldown too. Yeah, it didn't time out. Someone broke it.
I gotcha.
I watched a rogue break it several times. By the way, when you kidney shot, you get an auto off. So
Yeah,
that breaks every other CC.
don't stun it until we're killing it. Like, use all the other CCs that we have. Blind, paralyze, hibernate. Don't bother getting over there to stun it, because you might melee it and just break it out of the CC.
Well, I can use Hammer of Justice from a distance.
I'd save stuns for when we're DPSing so he still doesn't get a cast off. Not put him on DR.
Yeah, let the people that can like banish him or turn him into a tiny little thing, polymorph. Let those people do it because that's better.
Yeah, I'll just save it for an emergency if he gets close to getting one off for some reason.
You can probably start the DPS part with Hammer, though.
Yeah.
I have not survived for 10,000 years just to fall to a swarm of rats.
You know what they say about curiosity.
Jen, on that second phase, how much do you want me to move him for the spirit? And it's walking to him.
You should get a little health bar for it. When it gets close to 100, like if it's close to full, you shouldn't have to move at all. If it's about to get there and it's not fully healed, then you'll want to move them. Yeah, I can drop the bot.
There's some in bank anyway.
Am I Benedictus?
There's also a repair guy at the very beginning when we die. He's to our right.
Dropping another cauldron.
Jeeves up if you need it.
Yeah, I think we got this down.
cauldron up.
Thank you.
If everybody's taking one and you've drunk it, grab a second one until they're gone.
My undertow's still up, so I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, I had a second one from the first batch, so I didn't need to grab a third one.
Can we get health stones?
Kidney stones only, sorry.
I really wish
I don't want
health
those.
stones weren't one use per battle. Just had a cooldown.
Ball stones. Does anybody need runes?
Yes, please.
Trade me or title, he has some too.
It's pronounced Tadalski.
Yeah, it's Tittle.
Tittle.
Tadalski.
He's Russian. He's a spy.
Tittle, you're busy.
Tadalski. I always thought it was Title Sky.
Yeah, it is.
I fucking knew
They
it.
just like giving him shit.
Don't let him lie to you. He's lying to you. He's a spy for the communists. He's traveled in time.
If you need a rune, trade me or Titty.
Yes.
That's your name now. Me is Rathma.
Rathma.
This guy.
Dogs, what you doing? There you are.
Sorry. I was doing something.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
Yeah, it's COVID, I swear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The hunt begins. Nothing escapes my
I am a conduit of the Nightwell's glorious power. I am Nightborn.
make them bleed. This boat has no name. I have enough bones for every Margot. Make them bleed. Nothing escapes my sight. Margot, make them bleed.
Don't be alone for that. There you go.
This bow, your death will not be Vargas. Come. I'm out of range. Nothing escapes my sight.
Soul going out.
Vargas.
Shade.
Innervate title if you can. Please.
So are we switching at 20?
Yeah.
Alright. Somebody want to call it?
I will.
Check out shots.
Watch out for those Sin Seekers. There's a lot of people that got hit. Well, one more.
Ad's ready. Swap and kill it. Healing soul coming out.
Next shade.
Don't hit it.
This bow
Watch your shots again.
That's it's out, it's out.
Stun the shade, stun the shade.
Oh. It's out, it's out.
Showing
Healing
I got
soul's
no-
out.
Leave it alone.
Don't touch it.
Focus
Swap and
ward
kill.
before the next. The next shade is about to come out.
Rip soul first.
Stun him. Stun him. Stun him.
Blind word.
That was close. Stun the other one. Stun him again.
I'm spamming hibernate, just do damage to the boss.
Stun him again. That shit gets my nerves going.
2 seconds before I can.
Drop your circle.
There's still a dot on it. Keeps
Alright.
breaking 50C.
Just don't let that fall off, for the love of God.
The only thing I'm casting is hibernate.
Well, you're doing
Swap and
great.
kill it.
Everybody switch to the shade.
Innervate title if you can.
Get that away from us.
15 seconds left.
Mana tied up.
We got this shit.
Don't forget health stones and shit.
Keep moving him.
Oh, chasing. People with the
Stop
arrows.
moving. Move it to the corners.
Get bleedless and meds up.
Move it out. Do we have to deal with any more shades?
No.
Fuck yeah. Easy. Don't stack those arrows, you're gonna get hit twice.
Out with the
Move
circles.
it out.
Circle.
We got it, come on. Nuke this motherfucker. Did we got hero? Nope, 4 minutes.
No.
He's taking 100% more damage, it doesn't matter.
Oh, dope.
There's a broken heart.
Wah, wah.
Did kill all his pets.
Have enough bones.
Pump the jams.
This bones has your name for me.
Stop doing
Pump
that.
the jam. You mean like the two princes I'm listening to?
Yeah, pump the jams. Pump it up. Let's get this party started. That's a wrap, folks. Stay still.
Miraculously white.
Wait, did you say you can't cloak the arrow?
You can't vanish or feign to make it not hit you.
Oh, okay. Cloak works.
Grats on drops.
You can reduce the
Bastards.
damage, but
I fucking hate you.
Oh no.
oh,
I hate Lynn a
Lynn,
little
you're
bit.
you're a tank right now. Lynn got the OP
I got
bear
it.
one.
I got it too.
Nice.
Yep, I got it too.
You heard that, Jen?
Congrats.
We can just stop doing it and they can do it.
The way ahead will be
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Time to go into the sewers.
Hey guys, guess what?
So for the weapon tokens, is it like one per weapon?
No, you need
Yeah.
like 10, so just give it to me.
No. Well, maybe. I'll think about it. That's pretty
Whenever
dope.
these yellow rats die, don't stand near them.
Can we just like run an AoE? Just all the way down the tunnel?
If you want to die.
So yes.
So what you're saying
Yeah,
is
well,
I should randomly
you know.
glorfeed a DPS and watch them die.
I'll give you an
I want to know who got the Gorfine there.
Dogs.
I was like, I saw them go to somebody, but I couldn't see who was stuck in the center of.
Come on guys, just cloak it off.
Think we should like line up side him into this corner and then just blast him and run out?
We should wait a minute and 20 seconds so we can do it again.
Oh, they can't come up here? I wonder if we're safe up here. Oh, we are. Cheese!
Oh.
No, we're not!
Don't say cheese, it's rat.
Ah, rats.
I made a mistake.
I immediately regret this decision.
You're dead. Or are you?
I've been dead inside for years.
Welcome to the club.
You're married too?
No,
Oh.
I was in the army.
Ow.
Ouch.
Divorce is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Hey, Kragar, how about you click it off?
This looks like fun.
In 46 seconds.
Get some disease dispels out there.
before it grows even
I'm trying.
It's fine.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I don't have one.
Let me guess, the little bats explode when they die too.
Yeah, and the big guys, I bet, do the fucking charge from Sanguine Depths. Or maybe they don't.
One of them was just casting it.
Oh, so we gotta soak it. Or nuke them.
Or we kill them.
5 seconds. That works too.
So you got the swirly thing. You're leeching health from other people, but you also can't receive any other healing.
If you don't want to die, you need to cuddle.
Oh, that's
And
a
it's
lot
a
of healing
mechanic
reduction.
that you're going. Yeah, you can't heal the person that's got it. And this is a mechanic on the next boss fight. The only way for those people to get healed is leeching health from parties.
Sacrificing health.
The cuddle buddy.
Yeah, I was
Cuddle
kinda
puddle.
confused by it. I was waiting for you to
Damn.
Ordinary gas cloud.
Nobody's getting a 200k BOE yet.
Wait, you said these things explode?
It seems to be that stacking with 2 or 3 people is enough. Or we just treat it like Unot from BFA. Just run through the group.
That works.
Clock, the name of the ability of taunt swap is Overwhelm. So that windy circle that you guys saw, gluttonous miasma. You're immune to healing, you need 3 or 4 other people stacked with you to leech health. And immunities won't work to save you. So you have to have buddies to get health back. And they get healed and then you steal more health from them.
Can everybody just stay with their groups? I mean, yeah.
Pretty much, as long as there's a couple people nearby.
Probably overthinking it. Just don't be alone, basically.
Yeah. And don't be near other people that have the circle. Like, if the 3 people that get marked can go to the 3 markers and the range can split between the other 2, melee can help cuddle the closer one.
You don't need everybody.
Just a few people in the circle. So, people that get circles on you, just
In there with it.
make sure you've got a couple people. Call it out if you need someone else to move. Volatile ejection.
I need someone else.
Blue arrows on your head. Try to move towards the sides of the room so that the lines go out to the side. It's gonna hit you, but you don't want it to hit everybody else, and you don't want to get hit by 2 of them. Kind of hard to see. It'll be little blue arrows over people's heads, and then a big line shoots out from the boss across the room to the person. And then there's another ability that puts a circle around everyone, and the circle's bigger based on how much health you're missing, and we all need to spread out for that. Like, every person in the room spread out so your circles aren't, so that you're not in someone else's circle.
And continue DPSing, so like melee should try to be spaced out close to the boss, range should be spaced out further out, so we can keep doing damage.
Yep. And the boss also casts an ability called Consume. We're going to keep him close to the back edge of the room. If we can get a Warlock Gate out out this direction to help people get out if you need it. Speed boosts, Stampede Roar, Wind Rush, anything that helps the raid get out when he casts that. You don't want to be close. Melee will be on Star. The ranged can be kind of loosely spread, but the people that get marked can go to blue and purple and Star, and then a couple of the ranged will step in and stand with the people that are marked.
I was just checking because they talked about having a group on each foot. That's why I asked.
Five, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1.
I got a hair too close.
Yay, nay?
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
That's the thing that you want to move to the edge of the room for, if you get the arrow on your head. So that it doesn't hit other people.
On med.
That was a circle.
So we need to stack on these circles.
People with circles. Find buddies. Alright, now spread out.
Don't stack. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out.
Your circles can overlap as long as your body's not in someone else's circle.
Word.
3, 2, 1.
Nice.
That's gonna dance him. Some of them got
People
face to
stacking
the
with
side.
Lynn.
Spread.
So remember, there's a whole lot of people that are getting swirly things on them that cannot be healed by healing. There's no point in throwing a lay on hands on them.
Oh. Oh. I get it, sorry. Like,
so this is consume. This is the ability that you want to get all the way out here for.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that the debuff was there. I just saw low health and I was like, oh.
So when I died, I got single targeted with a icon above my head, and then we had the circles. I thought when you had the arrow above your head, you were supposed to collapse.
So arrow above your head
don't
means
take it. Don't take it. It's my
move
toe.
side. It's gonna shoot the blue beam at you out to the side. You want to make sure that you don't get other people hit, and you don't want to get. If we
Alright,
can
take it.
have people go left or right, so that the middle area of the room is clear for everything else, that would be best.
Don't release.
Oh, fuck. But so basically we're treating it the same as the last boss with the red arrows. Just aim it away from everybody else.
Yeah, if you can aim that
And
away,
don't stack them.
you're gonna get hit, but don't get hit more than once, and try not to stand in someone else's. Try not to stand so that other people are gonna get hit as well.
And if people are coming to cuddle you with a swirly, don't run away from them.
Yeah, I saw that a lot.
I had at least 5 different people just run away.
Yeah, I went straight.
I had an arrow during swirlies. So do I run away or do I hug?
You still want to get it
In
away
case
from
you still
everybody.
have to
So
run away and then
if you're going to get hit with the blue line, aim it away from everybody first, and then go hug somebody.
Okay, sorry, that's where my
It
confusion was.
happens pretty fast, so I
Oh,
don't
there's
think
a
it's going to
portal at
be
the start.
like a prolonged problem.
That's nice to know. Yeah, that portal takes you back to the beginning. So now
Yep.
we know that there's a portal back to the tunnel.
Wow.
Yay for figuring that out.
Wow.
I am sorry for collapsing on people when I had the arrow, because I saw swirlies at the same time.
I think I might have actually hugged you at the same time too.
Wow.
Now you know what they look like. It looks like based on the size of our raid, we're gonna have 4 cuddle puddles. So people with those need to not run around so much, and don't waste a lot of healing trying to heal the people that are debuffed. You can't heal them. You need to heal the people around them so that they get health back. So whoever tossed the lay on hands on scent when he was immune to heals, it didn't do anything.
It was me. Yeah, I didn't realize the debuff was there. I just saw low health and reacted.
It's fine.
You're welcome.
Pay for effort.
If you see,
Everybody eat.
okay,
Or
so if
mechanic
you see
awareness.
a circle and nobody's in it other than the person, you should probably help and get in it.
And that's the kind of whitish blue one, not
The white
Yeah, the
swirly
white
around
blue.
someone's feet. Yes. Blue
We're
arrow.
colorblind.
Allow me to help.
We
I
actually
had
have
the
someone
thing-
that's colorblind.
That's true. I saw Tidal was all by itself, so I tried to go into him. I didn't realize he had the arrow, and so I like got hit by the little arrow thing too. I was like, damn it! That's why he was running away from me.
Ugh, I need to shave.
You just said what?
I said, ugh, I need to shave, and now you're gonna hear my scratchiness.
No, don't do it.
It just feels itchy now.
I'm not
Yeah, well,
shaving
that's
until
what
after
being
I
a man
rehab from back
feels like.
surgery.
It's itchy being a man. You just gotta deal.
I mean, everything else itches, but my face should feel like a...
Mandy says I'm going to look like Duck Dynasty when I'm done.
I wish I could grow a beard like that.
You want to have a beard off? Mine's pretty good.
Let me see. Mine is a little bit past my fingertips. Yeah.
I will have a Fu Manchu off with somebody.
How come nobody...
Ew.
There was a big old table out.
I eated.
See, that's weird because I definitely have a food buff and it's saying I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody one.
It just says we don't.
I have
It's
flask as well.
or,
I don't know why it says I don't.
Yeah, it's if BFA count it.
Let's craft it up.
Let's get weird.
5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
You have Deadly Boss Mons, you can also see and say over their head, beam on so-and-so. For the line.
Find somebody to hug.
1.
Get in the cuddle puddles.
Cuddle blow.
Get out of the
Spread.
color.
Get out of my puddle now. God.
Back to me, puddle.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Group back up.
Hugs.
3, 2, 1.
Get the arrows away. Nice.
Got a heels down.
I wouldn't worry about running to the side. Angle it. Like, angle it as opposed to the side.
Should we get Billy up?
Yeah, get Billy up.
3, 2,
Spread.
Get out.
1.
Spread.
Not like that. Hug me. Not like that.
Come back.
Run away, little girl.
Run away!
Run away.
2, 1.
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
So distance doesn't matter for the blue arrow. What matters is the angle, so that it's not angled at the rate. So you don't have to like run really far away, just rotate so that it angles.
Stop running away from me.
Who's going in my circle? Oh, I'm dead.
Spread.
Three,
I had no friends.
1.
Just like real life. Oh.
That circle around me for the stay away from people was huge.
Yeah, I did notice there seemed to be a couple big ones.
It's based on your missing health.
Well, that explains why mine was ridiculous.
3, 2,
So the miasma, what do we do with that?
You stand next to people because if you don't,
Heal.
they die.
You're immune to healing if you have the miasma thing. The only way to heal those people is they leech health from people standing in their circle. So that white swirly circle that you see, like there's one on Gino right now, or was. There needs to be a couple people in the circle. You still have to spread for certain mechanics, so you're still gonna be on your own a bit if you get picked occasionally, but you have to get back to other people.
Hey, there's a portal here.
Can the miasmas stack?
Ideally, no. You probably don't want to.
If everybody is in it, I don't think anybody will heal from anything.
So you want to be with a couple people.
So find people without circles.
No.
Nah, people without circles gotta find people with circles.
Preferably ranged with ranged, melee with melee.
So the miasmas stack with other miasmas?
No.
No, don't stack with someone else's circle. If you see a circle near you and there's someone there, you can stand in it to help share health.
If you have a circle, stay put?
If you have the white
It
swirly
doesn't
circle,
matter where you are.
it doesn't matter where you are. All that matters is that you have 2 or 3 other people in the circle with you. So you need people that aren't marked with circles to be cuddling you, and that's the only way you can be healed. And then there's still occasions where you have to move for the arrow, or you have to move for the expunge, the big circles on everyone, when we call out spread. You still have to spread out for those, but then you have to get back to your little cuddle puddle.
So are people that are not marked going to look for people that are marked for
They
the
should
little
be.
circles? Or the people with the little circles are going to move to people that are not marked?
I think that people who do not have miasma need to go find somebody with miasma.
Yeah.
And whoever has miasma can just do whatever the fuck. Just don't be running around like a psychopath.
Keep DPSing, especially if you're melee. Stay on the boss if you have the circle, but people need to step into your circle to help make sure that you get healed up. If you get picked with the arrow, I'm not sure if people seem to still want to run away when they get the blue arrow. Distance away from the boss doesn't matter. Just instead of running like way off to the side over here, try just adjusting a little bit around the boss so that the angle shoots off to the side.
So like here.
If that makes sense.
Like
if
where
you
I'm at versus where way over here you want to throw an arrow.
If you're not the one being targeted, it kind of matters because they have kind of a wide area, like a semi-wide. They will overlap if you're too close, and you'll get hit twice, even if the angles are split, you know.
Yeah.
So a little bit of distance will help for melees. Because that's what's killed me twice. But I'll be honest, I'm not even seeing the fucking arrows. I'm seeing like a
They're
like
very,
a chat
very
notification,
tiny.
but I'm
They
not
need to
really
be
seeing
like-
a good indicator.
They need to be like the red arrows on the previous fight. Like that would just simplify it.
Yeah.
The worst part is there are blue arrows over top of your head and they're small and they kind of blend in with the blue circles that are around you. And it's just kind of like, yeah, it's really hard to see. And
Yeah,
then
it
it's the blue
sucks.
boss, so.
Blue.
Waiting for Billy.
Dabba D.
Blue.
Dabba die.
I have no idea, Kragar.
Like pee break long, or just like?
Who knows?
Okay, well then I'm gonna go pee, and I'll be right back.
Have a good pee.
Oh, I will. It will be incredible.
Phenomenal.
I hope it has a nice spiral.
It's gonna have a little bit of a corkscrew, and then at the end, it's gonna do this like jagged back and forth thing. It's gonna be awesome.
I think you need to see a doctor.
I think he needs to see a physicist.
Couple minutes. If you need a pee break, go now.
I think you need to see a psychic. So, if I haven't really been targeted with that thing yet, if you get targeted by the big blue slashy line, it's pretty obvious to you, right?
I wouldn't know. I haven't been targeted either.
Okay, for somebody
you
who
should
has been targeted.
Wait, what was the question?
Have you been targeted by the big blue line?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it very obvious that it's happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a big blue arrow above you.
Okay.
call it big,
For you, yeah.
Yeah. There's
For everybody else,
There's
my point is, it's hard to see. How many people max can be popped for that? Is it 3, 2?
I know at least 2.
All right. I think we should designate some spots to the north, or towards the little window that he's facing. And if you get popped with the blue line, just pick a fucking spot. Then nobody else even has to worry about positioning or trying to avoid it. Pick one of the spots. Obviously, don't everybody run at the same spot. That should completely negate it.
I think there's a lot of time though.
Yeah, the
Don't
square
pick
here,
the spot through the tank.
approximately here, give or take, somewhere around this area. The X or the square, either of those.
Yeah, and everybody else just needs to stay behind him.
Those are pretty good spots.
I'm just trying to avoid getting double stacked by that thing again, because I haven't seen the blue arrow once, honestly.
Yeah, the blue arrow isn't very big, but it's pretty obvious. Like if you've got DBM, it makes a noise. It's like, and then like you're like, oh, I've got it. It's on me. Haha, move.
Well, for me, all I'm seeing is like the half a millisecond chat bubble that disappears, and that person's running around, and then I don't know where they go, and then it's, by then I don't know who has it, who doesn't.
Well, I know when it's been on me, I've tried to just step off to the side over here, basically where the X is, because I've gotten it 2 or 3 times.
Alright, well, I'll just try to keep a better eye out for it, I guess. But I haven't seen shit.
I barely saw it on title a little too late, and that's what killed me at the end.
Yeah, I feel like that could use like arrows like the previous fight. Like just make it a little more obvious who's marked, so that everybody else doesn't get gangbanged by the person that gets the mark.
Yeah, and I'm normally for gangbangs, but I'm old and I can't see that good. This is more of an eyesight challenge than a gameplay challenge.
I was like, title was running away, and I'm like, why are you running? You have the circle. I'm trying to heal you. And I'm trying to get in the circle, And then all of a sudden I managed to see the arrow and I was like, oh shit. And then you just like cast it. I was like, oh.
You had the Christmas story moment. Oh, fuck.
Except I didn't say fudge.
What kind of a fucking meal is this? We got fish, fruit, crabs, I think, chicken legs or turkey.
All inclusive.
It looks like a plate of cookies and dog shit, and then a chocolate smoothie.
I think that's blood pudding with oranges.
That's why it's surprisingly palatable.
That's fair.
You also have a Kragar in there.
I don't like this feast. The fish is staring back at me.
All this, and there's not a single napkin.
Tablecloth.
There's no hand sanitizer either.
What do you think this is? Real life?
Yeah.
This is more important than real life. This is wow.
This game.
Yeah.
10 points demerit from its final score because it's not realistic. No napkins. There's also no silverware, by the way, or plates.
Well, that's okay. Some people eat with their hands, but the napkins thing, now that's ridiculous. I guess you're supposed to use the tablecloth.
Hold on, you guys have hands?
Tablecloth?
So for it to be entirely realistic, it'd still have to have no napkins. It would just have to have a loose paper towel roll.
Also, this table's really short. Unless the human model is like 7 feet tall, this is a very short table.
I mean, if you sit next to it, it's not.
It's Japanese style.
Right.
I was about to say,
It's
it'll
just right
have to
for
be,
me.
because with a chair, it's still going to be a little funky.
Alright, title
So
had a
that's
really...
all sushi.
Okay. Serious business time.
We have an alternative to try.
Yeah.
So I want the ranged, basically group 3, 4, and 5. Each of you is going to take one of these markers. And you're going to stack up nice and close. Now, the 4 people that get marked are going to have to spread yourselves out into one of these groups. If 2 of them end up in the same group, go over to the next group. But everybody, if you're all stacked, picture it kind of like a pie-shaped area behind the marker. If everybody in the, so one person in this group gets the blue arrow, move this way to the left. The blue will shoot between the 2 groups of stacked players, but you don't have to move very far. You literally just have to move out of the group a little bit. People in the purple group will move closer to yellow. Yellow will move closer to blue. And blue will move over here.
What if there are
So-
2 in the same group?
Yeah.
Split the difference?
Careful.
No, if there are 2 in the same group, you can still do it. Just don't get in each other's way. Or how wide is that actually? Do we know?
Yeah, I would say
Circle? Lucinda's-
it's like
Lucinda's
3 people wide.
Where he's at, I think I'd be safe right here. This invisible road.
So theoretically, you could probably fit 2 beams between a marker if needed.
And we're assuming that the boss will be in the middle of the markers, right?
The melee will be where the yellow is, and then the
boss is
3
dead
range
center.
group.
But you said groups 3, 4, and 5, and 4 is a melee group.
4 is, yeah, I guess there's a couple.
Melee.
Partial.
I don't know. Is
Just the 3 healers, group 1 with the melee in group 4, if it makes it easier.
Yeah, Dogs brings up a good point. It's what it looks like the arc of it is not necessarily what it really is. It could be wider.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering about its actual width, because if 2 people do get marked, that would make it a little more complicated.
one go left and one go right, and just pay attention to which way the other one's going.
Yeah, if you get hit with it twice, it's a KO though for sure. I could barely survive one.
They don't all hit at the same time, do they?
The star groups.
Yeah, I think so.
If you go really well,
They sort of
you
machine
hit
gun
the second,
cast.
first group, yeah.
Like back to back to back.
Exactly.
Alright, well, if two people from the same group are marked and you both see each other moving right, somebody try to get to an open spot. I mean,
Yeah. I think it'll still, like, there may be weird overlaps, but I think it'll still be moving less distance than trying to get all the way to the side of the room, especially for healers and some of the slower ranged that may not make it over to the side, that may get other people hit while they're trying to run. Because if I got marked and I'm trying to run over here, but I'm slow and I'm not making it, anybody that's in the path while I'm still moving is going to get nailed. So this way, you're minimizing the movement a little bit. But of course, we still have to work on the fly if two people end up in the same position, spreading enough.
we've actually got the perfect fix for this. Can we get the locks to drop their gates and crosses between where we have our world markers now?
What do you mean?
Okay, hold on.
Like that way?
And then the other direction?
Like where silver and green are, and then the opposite way between the other two. That way, if two people are running through in the same, one person can click. And that way, it's 3 different directions from that point. Does that make sense?
So if you get into one of these spots with 2 people marked, one can teleport
Yeah, and then
to be on the other side.
Turn.
It's an oh shit button.
Small question.
Yep.
I know that the lines are pretty fat. If one of the ranged is right here, would it go through the melee?
Yes.
They go diagonal.
They do, but the lines are pretty fat, and so
If
both
melee
sides
is
right here.
You have to stand here to get it to not hit the melee.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, like in the back room. Like the back room's gonna dice that start.
We're gonna have put the boss right in the center, so melee is gonna be behind the boss. So the beam coming.
The boss is here, and the melee
beam,
is.
Yeah, beam coming from the boss will go
I had
outwards.
orientation of the boss wrong.
Okay, see that makes more sense. I was really like, well, this is kind of flawed, but now that he's in the middle, that makes a lot more sense.
Where is the tank gonna be? I'm just curious.
Center.
Yes, I got that much. Which way are you gonna face?
I'll turn it towards the range, I guess, so that melee can be behind.
Block gates may be a little far out, just depending on how the groups actually end up stacked up. You'll just may want to have them a little tighter just so it's easier to get to. I don't know. Eh.
They're not perfectly evenly spaced, and it bothers me. Like on a spiritual level.
So again, if people that get the windy circle, if it picks 2 people stacked at the same place, and you see that blue's got one, orange has one, but purple doesn't, one person move over to purple to spread them out.
And if you both start moving, one of you stop. And if you both stop, ugh.
Just call it out.
Yeah.
You see 2 people, be like, alright, I'm going to the other one.
Oh, and then the circles do change up, correct?
Yeah.
They switch randomly.
So, if we've got 2 people that get marked that are still in the same group, one person moved, obviously.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3,
Let's do it.
1, 3, 2, 1.
Nobody at purple.
Here, a lot careful.
Alright, now I see it.
Nice.
I think that's going to work out for us.
Much less movement.
1.
One of you stay here.
Don't stack those.
There we go.
Spread those miasmas out a little bit. Everybody's
Spread. Get group back up.
Don't stack the circles.
3, 2, 1.
Somebody come over to melee group.
Sorry, didn't mean to drop that on somebody.
Whoever's got the circle, go over to the melee group. The head, on their head.
The two people by square. Somebody was orange, yeah.
He's someone in purple.
Spread.
Back up. Whoever's got the star on their head, move over
Yeah,
to the
someone
blue
on diamond.
square.
We have 2 on melee.
Careful with those beams. Run away.
3, 2, 1.
Cuddle the people that still
Give
have
me some
markers.
hugs. Give me a hug. Hug me.
Let's get back in position.
Touch the beam.
That was close.
We have
Expunge.
one of you melee over here in purple.
Well, this is going a lot better, at least.
Yep, spread.
Three, two, 1.
Make him to range.
That's a bad time to go to the middle.
That was almost real bad.
We need clock up.
Yeah, I got the
3, 2,
1 minute and 30.
1.
Can't pick him up.
Spread.
Both tanks down. That was definitely going better. You just have to, people that get the circles, if you see 2 circles close to one of the ground markers, move to one that doesn't have a circle. And when you're moving, be careful when you're going through the boss, when he's doing the arrows on people. It's called volatile ejection.
What's the idea of everybody just going to the right and then having the lock gate there for one person to click? Nobody should have to actually run through.
Yeah. We still had people kind of running all over when they had the circles, and we need them to go to one of the markers on the ground and stay there. Just park yourself at one of those circles. If 2 people end up close by, go park yourself at a different one.
And one of the hunters got marked for a beam and was just running around the whole boss in a circle and didn't stop in one of the gaps.
Hey, whenever we spread, whoever has the circle, just stay in position. Everybody else move.
Ads respawn on the way there?
No.
Shouldn't.
Okay. Just ask.
If you see an ad, you either went the
You're going the wrong
or
way.
you're looking at the gorging lights that we ignore.
I'm timing.
Yeah, they should be way out of range.
I had to hurry up and get down a boss because you'd end up walking through stuff.
Dogs, we had a whole bunch of hunters at the end because we didn't have any ranged initially, and so like we all went hunter.
And Hunter was doing really well.
It was.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty nice.
And like even doing heroic only, the bow that came from Skitra was better than like anything else you could get, except for the bow from Skitra on Mythic.
Screw Skitra.
Oh,
I
we
don't want
miss
to.
her.
They didn't look very hot.
Yeah, how big of a troll is this drop? Like, GG to whoever fucking gets that shit.
A joust from this boss?
Yep.
A
Kragar
32
needs it.
slot bag.
I do need it, so if anyone gets it, give it to Kragar.
Kragar
And the
needs
sad thing
it.
is, like, it's only 32. Why didn't they make it a 34? It's kind of ridiculous.
Or a 40.
That would have been.
That's just like just the same as Lightless.
Yeah, they're the same as
Wait.
stuff we've had since the
32?
last expansion.
You guys should just summon me. I was not paying attention.
Wow.
I just realized it was kind of sitting right on top of the feast table, so it's moving it.
Wow. Dre's coming out of the closet.
So, is it easier for people to go stack on the marker that matches their head if they get the swirly? Like, you get the circle on your head, you go stand in
I think it
circle.
would be better off for
No.
the raid.
I think the problem with that is that what if you're on one side of the room, you get purple, so you have to run all the way to the other side.
Well, you're not gonna die in the transition.
You're not going to die.
I mean, in theory, you shouldn't die in the transition, but then there's still always the risk of arrows popping up while we're fighting that transition. I mean,
Yeah, we had arrows while people were trying to move last time. They got a couple people killed.
Yeah.
Because the arrows came up while we were trying to get them to separate. But if we can get better at, if your marker on the ground, you're not tied to that marker, start out there. But if you see that two people are marked, two people get swirlies, one of them go to an empty group. It doesn't matter which of the four. Melee, ranged, you should all be able to reach the boss just fine from any of them. We just want everybody spread so that there's like 4 or 5 people at each marker. And we definitely had a couple people with swirlies. It was like, so I've got a swirly and I'm standing at circle, and someone's right here standing with the other swirly. You don't want to be here. Unless you're getting shot with the beam, you don't want to be in the middle. You see that no one's got a swirly at purple, you go stand over here. Or there's no swirly at blue, but there's one at purple and orange, you go stand at blue. Make sense? You want those 4 swirlies spread out, and you don't want to get caught in the crossfire in the middle between them.
Easy.
Peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Beautiful Maybelline? Maybe. It's Maybelline.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
Good. Keep it up.
3, 2, 1.
Red.
We're back up.
3, 2, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Whoever's got the purple, go to the star marker. After the beam.
Run away!
Run away!
I don't know. I don't. It didn't hit me. It's really close.
Don't stack circles.
Ouch.
3, 2.
Someone with the marker pointed right at the orange group.
Yeah.
I thought we were all moving to the right. Somebody from square moved closer to circle.
That'd be my mistake.
Split up.
Oh, sorry.
What the hell?
That link totem though.
Yeah, that's.
What the?
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
Get out. Cuddle the people that still have circles.
Three, 2, 1.
Can we get him back over there?
Trying to move him.
Three, 2, 1.
Don't move with me.
Pay attention.
You can't see it underneath those markers.
Sorry, I tried to.
You get bigger.
No, I know.
You get bigger.
A good cue. If you see somebody with the miasma like swerving out, just running away for seemingly no reason, it's probably because they're about to get smacked with the line.
As viable as that sounds, that hasn't been the case half the times this year. I just need to fix my console.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Run away, little girl.
We got this. Fuck it up.
Three, 2, 1.
I was the
It's on
bandit.
me. It's on me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Yeah, we can do this for real. We just gotta be smart.
Should we B-res anyone?
No,
I'm
save
out.
for that.
3,
I didn't have anybody in my cycle.
Beams.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Did a lot better.
Yeah, way better.
1.
Just need to do a little bit more.
Seems like it doesn't reduce
Yeah,
the
the
number of
problem
circles.
here that we're having, what got a lot of people, is people with miasma are getting targeted, and they're running away, and everybody's following them still and getting smacked.
So don't chase
Don't
people with the
release them.
circle. Okay.
Don't release them, none of Breza Healy.
1.
Yeah, if you've got miasma, try to stay still as much as possible. That way, if you see miasma moving, you know that it's because they're about to get shot, and you don't want to follow them. Wait for them to come back to you.
Do not release.
I think
Take the Brez and get rest.
I think that would be the best way to handle it. That way, it's just one person moving instead of 5.
The one person that released.
I'm opening a gate.
Wow.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
But yeah, so long as we get this this movement down, I think we should be square. But overall, I mean, we've pretty much seen every mechanic this thing has already. It's just, you know, getting it right. Heroic's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff, just hits harder.
Yeah.
At least for this boss.
This one's not even that bad. Like, mechanically, I think Shriekwing is the worst so far.
It's easy as long as people know how to LOS.
Yeah, but I mean, the
That's a
second
big
boss
if.
was really
Yeah.
easy.
Can you imagine trying to get through the first boss in like 100% pug run?
Oh,
Yes.
I can imagine it, yeah.
That's the stuff of nightmares.
It shall be known as Pug's Bane.
With my
I love
pug
that.
earlier, we got through it on the 3rd kill.
Not bad.
Is it like 4 dudes?
I mean, there are some competent pugs, but say the average pug.
Except for this pug was also looking for AOTC from the last expansion.
Got it.
So they were like
5,
making sure they had good players.
3,
Yep.
2,
Yeah, because that's what that means.
2, 1.
Sometimes. Some people did get carried.
Yeah, some people pay like 50K.
I think it was more
It's more
at
than
one
50K
point.
to get AOTC.
Shit, I wouldn't pay 20K.
I think G did.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Spread out with the circles.
The 3 people were at square that all happened, so.
Spread.
We need more in blue.
3, 2, 1.
Blue.
Blue marker.
Oh. Wow.
Was our entire
Coming
group?
over.
Yeah, our whole group. We need like one other person in purple, please.
I can't do both.
3, 2,
Spread.
1.
Hug me.
So
hug me.
As our healer, right?
Yeah, I get Cathbad back up.
2, 1.
For shizzle. Come here, let me hug you.
Not quite geared enough to do two heal runs.
We're geared enough to do one.
Yo, miasmas, relax.
3, 2.
We're just running around like a spaz with the circle.
Dre,
Stop.
yeah, Dre, chill out. If you got the circle on
I had
you,
the
hold
other
up.
one.
Yeah,
I
he
had the
it.
line also.
Yeah.
Kind of did a full circle.
I was like, what?
Spread.
I found an empty spot and fell rush to it. And I had a fell rush to come back into the raid.
Don't follow me.
Three, 2, 1.
Come over here, spread. And remember, if you are helping to soak a miasma, you can still heal yourself if you're able, so be sure to do it.
3, 2, 1.
Get away.
Get away and cuddle with people that need healing.
Oh, get away! Dogs.
I know.
I'm hurting.
3,
Can I get more than one person? There we go. I'm gonna get you over here.
So when we run out for the big consume cast, I want everyone to go towards the X next time.
Alright.
Because we can't help soak the circles while we're running when all of those people spread out in every direction. So if we all go the same way, we can all help share the circles and make it a little easier.
Move out.
Follow me.
Oh shit, just stop healing, takes you down. Just fucking stack and die.
Don't release.
Get killed faster. Get
Don't
killed
release.
faster.
Don't
Die.
And thank you for joining us for this week's episode of Who's Gonna Release. Find out next after this commercial.
I might do it just for the audacity.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Boom.
And regret. Name checks out.
Oh, we have enough PPs.
It's purely just mechanics and people getting hit by beams.
I'm blaming that Kragar. That guy.
You gotta be quick to move and figure out where you're gonna be with your beams, because I was definitely sitting next to two people who had beams who were both slow about getting away.
Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier.
Mass res.
Pretty much everybody needs to try to remain stationary as much as possible. The only people that should be moving during our, DPS phase, where we're just standing around, is people that are getting targeted with the beam. That'll make it a lot easier than everybody fucking scattering.
I got chased on my beam.
Yeah, I know. You were running all over the place.
I saw a full circle.
People were following me, and I'm trying to fell rush away as fast as I could.
So, like I said, if we all just bunch up, we got our little huddles. It'll have to be a little bit fluid to keep up with the miasma changing, swapping around to different people. But if we were all stationary and clumped up for the most part, then the only people that really need to be moving around to go into the middle, in between the markers, is people that get targeted. So if you see a miasma run out into the middle, don't follow them, because people were doing that a lot. I had to come in and say like 5 times, like, "Hey, don't follow me," because I'm getting targeted, and I still had somebody follow me.
Yeah.
And when everybody has to spread out because of everybody having the circle, the higher your health is, the smaller your circle is.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that in mind. If you can heal yourself or use a lock rock before that happens, go for it.
You can even shrink your circle too.
Yep.
And like I said, if you don't have the miasma, but you're hugging somebody who does, the no healing thing does not affect you at all. So you can still keep yourself healed if you have something that can do that. Which you'll want to do, because you take like 1,000 damage a second standing in the circle anyway.
That.
We got it.
Hey, I've got a flask, it's just not a very good one.
The weak aura is just wonky.
All flasks matter. Except for yours.
5, 4,
Yours.
2, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Textbook.
Always starts out good, and then
2, 1.
Just keep it up. Dogs, go to the other puddle.
Yep, come over here. Spread it.
Get back in.
Three, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Beams then consume.
Good job with those beams.
Yeah, that was
Run away.
Dope.
Towards the gate.
Everybody go X.
1.
A lot of people did not do that.
It was too far for me to go.
Melee has a hard time getting there.
Yeah.
I did it. I
So did I,
believe
but
in
still.
you.
Three, 2, 1.
Somebody come down here. Yep. So far, so good.
Three, 2, 1.
Other way, Dre.
Another fact,
oh no. Oh, dog.
I was first.
It targeted me like.
I couldn't see the arrow over your head. I'm sorry.
No, that's not, I couldn't see that
Get a couple more
either.
people, Squiggle.
Hang in there, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Spread.
After all I've done for you. Judas to me.
Get Rathma back up.
Nah, don't waste it on me.
Consume coming up after these beams.
3, 2, 1.
Save it for a tank.
Cuddle party at X.
But not my ass.
3, 2, 1.
Can you wait title if you can, please?
Generate flipping him.
Yeah. He just won't move while he's casting to step back a bit.
Spread out.
2, 1.
Somebody come to star. Move out with the beams. You both went the same direction. Easy.
That actually seems a lot easier than.
3, 2, 1.
Minute up. Oh, shit, sorry. My bad, bad.
Three, two,
We got this shit.
Beams.
Arthano, move out.
I'm on it.
Consume coming. Go.
Nice link.
Like,
3, 2, 1.
Got me, Aslan. You need one in purple.
Three, two, one.
Careful with those beams. Holy cow, you guys almost murdered me.
Oh, that was lucky. Pure luck.
We have
Don't
three of them
cross the
right
stream.
in the same area.
Yep.
He's in a circle.
hey, I know just proves this is a good strat.
Yep. Good job, title.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
You know. Ooh.
That was close. Consume, go.
Cuddle party.
Three, two, one.
Just kill him.
Was
Don't forget the mechanics.
No, don't fuck it up now. Don't fuck it up now.
Hey.
Fuck!
Poor med.
Hey, shoulders.
I still haven't gotten shit.
I'm rezzing.
Congrats on the memory there, Squiddens.
Clock at the weapon.
Dude, I was so
No.
expecting a drop on this one. Damn.
No.
Haven't gotten anything out of Mythic Plus. Haven't gotten anything out of Raid.
Alright, that will be it for the raid tonight.
Aw,
Nice
we
job.
did do so good. We could do
Very
much
good
better.
job, guys.
Hey, that's ending on a high note.
That's true.
Yeah,
Aren't
that's
there only 3 bosses out?
like the highest note we've ended on since like the last 6 times I've raided, I think.
Hey, dogs, we killed this off with you, didn't we?
Yeah. I think we had a few tries in between that. Maybe.
So I saved the stream so you guys can all watch me be really bad. I'll post it in Discord.
Does it still have my voice really, really loud?
It has you and you alone talking. So it's just going to be you talking randomly. And
Gross.
no other sound. But I left at one point and I switched it to my BRB screen, which is just the words BRB at the middle of the screen over the thing. So you're just going to have to read "be right back" in the middle of the fight for I don't know, the last boss for 3 or 4 times. So, sorry about that.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Very useful footage there, Coach.
I mean, you can see the fight stuff, but you're just going to see the words BRB in the middle of the screen, and it's going to be just ridiculous. So, anyway.
I was just imagining